Hello there. My name is Abraham H. Gaga, and today I want to talk to you about some basic things that can change our principle. I title it, If You Can't Afford It, Then You Don't Need It. If you can't afford it, then you don't need it. Now, what are the basic things that we need in life? Food, clothes, and shelter. These are basic things that we need in life, and if we have them, they're able to keep us moving. They're able to keep us going. And like with food, take for example, we have local foods. There's a food I know back in the village, and it's called pate. We have kunu, we have tuo made from corn, we have gusgus, we have mian kuka, we have akamo, we have kalkashi, so some basic food that we are able to eat, and local food. And then we also have urban meals, things like foreign rice. We have eateries in the cities. People eat with chickens and then well fried fish and the rest of them. We also have continental dishes, and the things like going to a buffet. You eat all assorted food and seafoods. We have burgers, pizza. Hey, what I'm saying is, if you can't afford any of this, then you don't need it. If you can afford a local food, eat local food. If you can afford a continental food, go ahead. But if you can't afford it, you don't need it. Let's talk about clothes. When it comes to clothes, generally, you also see that there are lots of places you can go to and be able to see used clothes to use. We have both quality and semi-quality. And there are also things that come out from the factory, and it's a default. It's not too good, and so they sell for a cheaper price. And then there are some other clothes that are just perfect and good, and at different cost, prices. And we have clothes that you can buy for, in my currency, look at 1,000 naira, you can get a trouser, a shirt. For 5,000 naira, you can get a trouser or shirt. For 10,000, you can get a trouser or shirt. Hey, for 20,000 naira, you can get a trouser or a shirt. I have seen a friend who bought one shoe for 350,000 naira. Oh, yes. And there are others that are even more expensive. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. Go for what you can afford. All right. Let's talk about shelter. We have thatch houses back in the village, mud houses made from mud. We have single rooms, homes we call just straight or L shapes. We have self-contained, 2 rooms, 3 rooms bungalow, duplexes, mansions, castles. Hey, there are myriad kinds and styles of houses. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. Go for what you can afford, because there are homes you can rent for 2,000 naira per month. There are homes you can rent for 30,000 per month. There are some you can rent for 50,000. Some you can rent for 500,000. Others you can rent for 1,000,000 naira per month. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. Go for what you really need. Now, let me come to the basic reason why I am pulling this through, okay? And that is because the lack of balance in pursuing all these leads us into debts. You and I, yes. If you don't have a balance in understanding what you can afford and what you can't, you'll be a debtor to many people and you start running. But let me help you. 3 tips to be debt-free. 3 tips, and I conclude with this. Live within your means, brother and sister. Live within your means. You can't afford it. You don't need it. Secondly, save in order to buy what you want. Don't buy what you want from loan in order to pay for it. No, that's a wrong one. So save now. You see a car, you see a bike, you see a cloth, save to buy. Don't buy from debts or loan to pay back. It will help you and keep you out of trouble. The last one is, do not dream to get free money because it doesn't last. Always work hard to earn money because it will multiply. Free money doesn't have a principle. It just came from anyone. What you earn has a principle, how you got it. And so if you repeat what you did to get it, you will get another. And so earning money has a principle, and you can grow from that principle. Thank you for listening. I will come your way again next time. But remember, if you can't afford it, you don't need it. God bless you.